Hello everyone, this is Al Red Sox Fan coming to you from Al Red Sox Fan YouTube channel. And then there were two. We come to the 1972 Sweet 16 one and done tournament championship game. It will be out of bracket number 2, the 3-seeded Dallas Cowboys, who won 3 tournament games and in 1972 were 10-4. Will take on, out of bracket number 1, the 1 seed, the Miami Dolphins, who won 3 tournament games. And as you know, in 1972, we're 14-0. Someone's tournament O has to go. I will be playing as the Dallas Cowboys, the Action PC Sim Engine, the Miami Dolphins. Let's get to the starting lineups and kickoff here at the Orange Bowl in Miami. It's 76 degrees. Clear skies, winds practically non-existent, 0 to 5 miles per hour, and Dallas will be with the wind. We have Kurt Berglund at the football game, along with Mark Jones. Hope all is well. Check out Kurt Berglund's wonderful YouTube channel. Also check out Pine Tar Baseball, one of my favorite card and dice baseball games. So here we go. The Dallas Cowboys at running back will have Hill and Garrison. The wideouts, Sellers and Hayes. Mike Ditka is at tight end for Dallas. Craig Morton is at the helms of the offense for the Cowboys. The tackles are Wright and Neely. The guards are Nealand and Nye. The center is Manders. For the Miami Dolphins, your backs are Zonka and Morris. Your wideouts are Warfield and Briscoe. Fleming, the former Green Bay Packers, at tight end. Earl Morrall commands the ship for the Dolphins. The tackles are Cruson and Evans. The guards are Little and Jenkins. The center is Langer. On defense, the Doomsday defense, the ends, Cole and Toomey. The tackles, Lilly and Puel. The linebackers, Edwards, Jordan, and Howerly. The cornerbacks are Renfro, who's outstanding. Herb Adderley, former teammate of the now Miami Dolphin, Marv Fleming, is at the other cornerback spot. He's aging. He's a 5. And the safeties, Green and Harris. For the no-name defense of the Dolphins in 1972, the ends are Den Herder and Matheson. The tackles, Manny Fernandez and Dunaway. Linebackers, Colin, Bonacani, and Swift. The cornerbacks, Johnson and Foley. And the safeties are outstanding. Anderson and Scott. Anderson's a 10, Scott's a 9. Here at the football game, we have Bruce DiGiorgio and Jack Dawson. Check out that wonderful YouTube channel. Lots of fun stuff. I was playing a little Resident Evil today. Dallas won the toss, elected to receive. And let's go to the Orange Bowl in Miami. The championship game for the one and done 1972 tournament as we come to kickoff. Back deep for the Cowboys is Harris. Short men are Newsom and Thomas. Garo Yepremian with the kickoff. Fielded short at the 10, 20, 30, 35, almost out to the 40 goes Newhouse. Bonacani brings him down, as that was a 29-yard return. Earl Morrall. Craig Morton's under center, 55% completion rate in 72. Walt Garrison's at 1 back, 4.7 yards of carry, and a 6 receiver out of the backfield. And Calvin Hill, the Yale grad, 4.2 yards, 1,000-yard rusher. And he's a 7 receiver out of the backfield. That's going to be the brunt of the offense right there. Former Patriot Ron Sellers, a deep threat. He's a 5, covered by Johnson, who's a 7. And Bullet Bob Hayes, another deep threat. He's a 3, covered by Foley, who's a 6. Mike Ditka coming to an end of an illustrious career, now with the Cowboys. 3 receiver, covered by Anderson, who's a 9. Again, those defenses will change. So here we go. Split backfield, the Cowboys. And they're going to go to Calvin Hill, on the screen on 1st and 10. Morton sets up the screen. Hill, incomplete. A heavy pass rush on Craig Morton, and they were keying Calvin Hill. So it's 2nd and 10 for the Cowboys on their 37. Hey, diddle, diddle. Walt Garrison in the flat the other way. Morton hits Garrison. Garrison's got to turn it upfield quick, and he does! And he's past midfield, brought down by Swift. That's a 16-yard gain. Garrison ran to daylight. 1st and 10 for the Cowboys on the Miami 47. Jake Cruz is here. Football as well. 1st and 10. Screen to Calvin Hill again. It's complete. Hill has some blockers. Gets out to the 40. Pick up a 7. As the Dallas Cowboys continue to attack this no-name defense flanks. Tackle again by Doug Swift. They were doubling Ron Sellers. And they had a delayed blitzer. So 2nd and 3. Walt Garrison on the run counter. Trap left, the Little Bull. And the Little Bull has not a lot of room there. Barely gets back to the line of scrimmage when Matheson wraps him up with some help from his friends. That will bring up 3rd and 3 for the Cowboys on the Miami 40. Field goal attempt here. 46% chance of success for Tony Frisch. 3rd and 3. Short slant, play action fake, short slant. Ron Sellers. Morton back to pass, looking for the slant. It is complete. It's a big gainer. Sellers splits the defenders. It's a gain of 26. Finally dragged down from behind by Johnson. A big gain there. Morton put that ball right on Sellers' hands, and Sellers was going for pay dirt. Curtis Johnson with the touchdown-saving tackle. 1st and 10 for the Cowboys on the Miami 14. Split backs once again. Garrison. Sweep left. Morton doesn't like what he sees. He's going to go dive play to Calvin Hill. Hill up the middle. Bounces off 2 would-be tackles. Falls forward for a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8. From the Miami 12, tackled by Mike Colon. So it's 2nd and 8. Calvin Hill will go out wide. Garrison the lone back. Garrison in the flat. Flag on the play.
Encroachment, defense. Number 75, 5-yard penalty. Repeat, 2nd down.
Don Shula shaking his head on the sideline. Manny Fernandez charged with that flag. And it's now going to be 2nd and 3. 2 tight ends set now for the Cowboys. I formation. The 2 tight ends are Ditka and Gene Fugit. The up back is Walt Garrison, Calvin Hill behind him. 2nd and 3. The ball will go to Calvin Hill. Off tackle left, Calvin Hill. Calvin Hill's got some running room. Oh, almost in for the score. Gain of 6. Foley just denied Calvin Hill pay dirt. And it'll be 1st and goal from the Miami 1. Staubach comes into the game. Dive play Staubach. And he is denied. A little razzle-dazzle. Actually, he loses 1 yard to be 2nd and goal from the 2. Staubach stays in the game. Walt Garrison. Walt Garrison on the run counter. Trap left. The Little Bull. Touchdown, Walt Garrison. 6-0 Cowboys. The Little Bull plunges in from 2. And you can hear crickets here at the Orange Bowl. So the little bull plows in. The replay on the Garrison touchdown. Great blocking up front. As the Dolphins thrown off a little bit by Staubach coming in the game on the goal line situation. Here's the extra point by Tony Frisch. And it is good. Seven nothing Cowboys. Back deep for the Dolphins with 9:18 to play in the first quarter of this championship game. Mercury Morris, the short men are Lehigh and Matheson. Frisch puts the ball on the tee. He'll kick deep, and it's in the end zone. Miami will take it 1st and 10 on their 20. Split backs Zonka and Morris. Zonka, one receiver, 5.2 yards a carry, over 1,000 yards rushing in 72, the undefeated season. Moni G, how you doing? Hope all is well. Mercury Morris, 1,000 yards rushing, 5.3 yards a carry. He's a 3 receiver. Paul Warfield's a 6 at wideout, covered by Renfro, who's a 9. And Marlon Briscoe, definitely a deep threat, is a 5, covered by the former Green Bay Packer and Hall of Famer Herb Adderley. At tight end, the former Packer Marv Fleming. He's been quite good in this tournament. He's a 3, covered by Green, who's a 7 at safety. 4-3 set for the Cowboys. They will key Zonka on the run. It's a give to Zonka. Zonka goes to his right, tackled by Jethro Pugh, but he picks up 4 on the trap play, and it will be 2nd and 6 from the Miami 24. Earl Morrill under center, 55% completion rate. He assesses the situation. 2nd and 6. Harris comes up in run support. They're going to play man and run. Morrill's going to throw. Drops back over the middle. Marv Fleming. That's a 1st down. Tackled by Green. Gain of 15. So Marv Fleming's hot hand continues. Dolphins have it 1st and 10 on their 39. To the line of scrimmage comes Miami. 4-3 set for the Cowboys. Split backs for the Dolphins. Keying Zonka on the run. Morrill's going to throw again. Over the middle and deep to Fleming. Fleming, that's going to be a big play. Brought down near the 25. 36 yards. So back-to-back completions of Marv Fleming have netted the Dolphins 51 yards. Cornell Green with the touchdown-saving tackle. So Morrill going with his hot hand and his hot man, Marv Fleming. As we just told you, he's been quite good in the tournament. 1st and 10 on the Dallas 25 for the Dolphins. Dallas in a 4-3. Key Zonka on the run. It's a give to Morris to the outside. Morris turns the corner. He's got the corner in the 1st down. Gain of 12. Renfro brings him down. Adderley missed his tackle, an aging Herb Adderley. And there's that man again, Marv Fleming, providing the blocking and the convoy. Dolphins march right downfield after the Cowboys did, trying to tie this game at 7. 6:43 left in the first quarter. 1st and 10 for Miami on the Dallas 13. 4-3 set. They'll key Zonka on the run. It's a give to Zonka to the left, and he is smothered under. Struggles for 2. Tackle be credited to Leroy Jordan. That's his 1st. 6:32 left in the first quarter. 2nd and 8. Dallas goes to a 3-4 now. Plays their defensive line split in tight. 3-4. They're going to show blitz, man, pass coverage. And Dallas calls timeout. A bit of confusion. A Chinese fire drill, as they say. Dallas has 2 timeouts left in the first half. They'll stick with that 3-4 defensive line split in tight. Man coverage. Show blitz, but they're not going to blitz. And have who's better on the pass? Charlie Waters is actually going to come in and play out of position. But he's better on the pass, so we're going to play a little strange defense here. Showing blitz, man, pass coverage. It's a pitch out to Zonka. Zonka does not turn the corner. Gain of 4. Larry Cole makes the tackle. That's his first. Brings up a 3rd and 4 with just over 6 minutes to play. Miami on the Dallas 7. 3rd and 4. Defensive line in tight. Skew the defense to the out. 4-3. Man. Run. Morrill's going to throw. Touchdown! A quick hitter to Marlon Briscoe, who burnt Herb Adderley. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying this game. So Morrill to Briscoe produces fruit, 7-6. We await the Garrow, your premier, an extra point. Here's the replay. A quick move to the inside, and Briscoe is by the defender, Herb Adderley. Extra point by the diminutive Yepremian. He bangs it through the middle. It's 7-7. So both teams take their opening drives to pay dirt. 5:25 left in a very exciting first quarter. 7-7. Yepremian puts the ball on the tee. Harris is the deep man. Newhouse and Thomas the short man. The return is on. Garrow strikes the ball. Fielded around the 5, 20. Out to the 25 goes Newhouse. It's a 21-yard return. He was brought down by Mumford. 1st and 10 for the Cowboys. At their 24, 5:10 left in the first quarter. Morton's back in at quarterback. Staubach was in on the goal line. Split backs, Hill and Garrison, wide out Sellers and Hayes. Ditka is the tight end. Screen to bullet Bob Hayes. It's a quick hitter to Hayes. If they can complete it, they got yardage. Hayes has it. Hayes turns it upfield. First down. 10 yards. Foley tripped him up. He dove for his ankles, and he got him. Philip Reynolds is here. Hope all is well. Check out his wonderful YouTube channel. So 1st and 10 for the Cowboys on their 34. Screen to Walt Garrison the other way. Morton almost picked off. Holy cow. Colin tried to jump that route. He was right up Garrison's colon, that's for sure. 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. 4:03 left in the first quarter. 2 tight end set now. I formation. So Fugit and Ditka are your tight ends. Ron Sellers is the lone wideout. Garrison's the up back. Calvin Hill behind him. Hill will get the call. On the sweep left. Calvin Hill sweep left. He's got some room, but quickly closing is Denherder and the no-name defense. Hill did struggle for 3. That's Vern Denherder, first tackle. Calvin Hill, 3 carries, 11 yards, and it brings up 3rd and 7, 3:54 left in the first quarter. We're knotted at 7. This is the championship game. 3 wide receiver set. Lone back Calvin Hill. The wideouts are Billy Parks, who looks very California-ish, Ron Sellers, and Bob Hayes. Tight end Mike Ditka. Play action fake. Short slant to Ditka. Morton looking for Ditka. Complete, but he's denied. Gain of 6. Great tackle by Anderson, who took him off his feet. And it is 4th and 1. 4th and 1 on the Dallas 43. 4th and 1 on the Dallas 43. 3:11 to play in the first quarter. Craig Morton on 4th and 1 calls his own number. It's a dive play for Morton. First down! Craig Morton takes 2 hard hits, pops up, tosses the ball to the official, and he moves the chains. Tackle by Springfield, Massachusetts native Nick Bonacani. Gutsy call by the man in the fedora on the Cowboys sideline, Tom Landry. 1st and 10 as the Cowboys maintain possession. Calvin Hill, trap left. Morton is going to stick with the play call. Trap left, Calvin Hill. Calvin Hill's got some running room. 5 yards. Good, tough running. Great blocking there to Spring Hill for 5. Under 2 minutes to play in the first quarter. 7-7. Dick Anderson picked up his 2nd tackle. The Dolphins were keying Ron Sellers in a nickel, as there's 3 wideouts here. Calvin Hill will go off. Walt Garrison, the little bull, will come in. 2nd and 5. Morton assesses the situation. Trap right. Walt, flag on the play. Flag on the play.
False start. Offense, number 73,
that's a
5-yard
killer.
penalty.
Neely comes out of his stance, and you can see Tom Landry shaking his head in disgust. Now makes it 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Billy Parks on the short hitch. They're going for the incomplete short button hook by Parks. Morton threw that ball a little behind him. 57 seconds left in a tied first quarter. 7-7 championship game, one and done. 1972 Sweet 16 tournament. Hill comes back in for Walt Garrison. Hill on the screen. 3rd and 10. Complete to Hill. Hill turns it upfield. Stopped after a 6-yard gain as he cut back. 4th and 4 on the Miami 49. Out of field goal range. The Cowboys will punt and try to pin the Dolphins back deep. Going for the sideline is Marv Bateman. He's going to try to pin him back deep. Bateman, really not a good punt at all. At the 20, we might as well have went for it, for God's sakes. Only a 29-yard punt as he shanks it off his foot. The good news, it was such a horrific punt, there was no return. 2 seconds left in the first quarter. Dolphins have it 1st and 10 at their 20. Zonka and Morris are your splitbacks. Warfield and Briscoe are your wideouts. Marv Fleming, who was key on that first drive with 2 big receptions and a great block, is at tight end. 4-3. Harris comes up in run support. Man run. It's a give to Mercury. Morris tries to get to the outside, brought down by a very angry Howley. Loss of 1, and that ends the first 15 minutes of this championship game. It's 7-7 as we go to the second quarter. Chuck Hawley makes his 2nd tackle. Mercury Morris, 2 carries, 11 yards. Steeler fan 1933, how you doing? Hope all is well. As he says, go Dolphins. Jake Cruz also rooting for the Dolphins. Second and 11. Morrill barks out the signals under center. 3-4 set. Do we have a better linebacker than him? What if we play D.D. Lewis out of position? Let's just see it. Let's just see what happens with D.D. Lewis. Oh, yeah. Let's play D.D. Lewis out of position. Let's play him in the middle. So D.D. Lewis comes in. 3-4 set. 2nd and 11. And we're going to play, he's a 2. 2. 3. We're going to blitz Leroy Jordan. Man coverage pass. 3-4, 2nd and 11. It's a give up the middle. Zonka has it. Goes for 5. Brought down by Harris. So it's going to be 3rd and 6. Cliff Harris makes his first tackle. Again, staying low, taking the big man off his feet. 3rd and 6. 3-4 set again. Jethro Pugh will play out of position at the inside linebacker spot. And he's a 3 rusher. And he's going to go blitzing. So Jethro Pugh will blitz there. We're going to play inside split. 3rd and 6. Man coverage pass. Here comes the blitz. Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him, get him! Incomplete. We got the pressure. And Renfro drills Warfield. And Warfield drops the ball, but Jethro Pugh was right in, playing unorthodox defense there. We went with our best pass rusher on the bench. We put him out of position, did drop his pass rush a little bit, but we'll take it. So here comes the punt team for the Dolphins. The return is on for the Cowboys. Here's the punt by Seipel. Fielded around the 35. Looks like a fair catch. Nope, no return as he's immediately hit by Moore. So Harris makes the catch and is popped by Moore. 14:02 left in the half. 7-7 ball game. Morton back under center. Hill and Garrison, the usual suspects in the split backfield. Sellers and Hayes, the wideouts. Ditka's at tight end. He's at 96. Actually, let's bring in Gene Fugit. Ooh, we have Billy Trucks, too. Billy Trucks. Let's bring in Gene Fugit. Give Mike Ditka a little rest here. Garrison will go out wide. Pitch right. Calvin Hill. There's the pitch to Hill. Flag on the play. Hill barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Offsides.
Encroachment.
Yes!
Defense. Number 75.
Manny Fernandez
5-yard penalty.
again. Another yellow hanky on Manny Fernandez. And Shula just shaking his head. Max Cornelius is here at the Orange Bowl. Hope all is well. So it's 1st and 5. 1st and 5. Garrison again goes out wide. Hill. Off tackle right. Calvin Hill. Off tackle right. Not much there. Barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. An angry front seven. An angry no-name defense. Tackle will be credited to Bob Matheson. They were keying Calvin Hill. Again, Garrison goes out wide. We're going to go play action fake. Play action fake. Short out to Walt Garrison. Morton looking for Garrison. Instead, he goes the other way to Sellers. Incomplete. As the pocket was collapsing. Bonacani was blitzing up the middle. Morton now 6 of 10 for 71 yards. 3rd and 5 here for the Cowboys. With 13:02 left in the half, we're knotted at 7 in this championship game. As Dave Gardner says, Manny being Manny. Check out that wonderful YouTube channel and much more for Dave Gardner. 3rd and 5. Screen to Walt Garrison, 3rd and 5, hoping to key Hill. Garrison has it, takes it for a first down. The little bull rumbles for 9. They pick up the flag. The officials discuss it, and they're none too happy on the Dolphins sideline. 1st and 10 for the Cowboys. On their 47. Screen to Bullet Bob Hayes. Oh, this is not good. This is a pick. And intercepted by Dunway. Jim Dunway read the screen all the way. The defensive tackle dropped back and jumped in front of that Craig Morton pass. And the Dolphins get the first break of the game. A turnover, an interception by Craig Morton, who's now 7-12 for 80 yards and a pick. Dolphins have it 1st and 10 on the Dallas 48. Split backs, Zonka and Morris, Warfield and Briscoe the wideouts, Fleming's the tight end, Earl Morrill's at quarterback. They're going to key Zonka on the run out of the 4-3. It's Mercury Morris the other way, and he is smothered under. He is knocked forward violently for a 1-yard gain. Mel Renfro came in to behead Mercury Morris. Morris now 3 carries, 12 yards. 2nd and 9. 2nd and 9. Dallas goes to a 3-4. Jethro Pugh will play inside linebacker. And Jethro Pugh will blitz. 3rd and 9. Defensive line split normal. Man coverage pass. Morrill back to pass. The blitz. Pugh in his face. He throws! Knocked down by Bob Lilly. So Jethro Pugh comes flying up the middle. Morrill just releases the ball. Bob Lilly deflects it. Mad scramble on the deflection, but no interception. 3rd and 9. 3rd and 9. Again, Dallas goes to a 3-4. Jethro Pugh will play inside linebacker, the defensive tackle. And rinse and repeat, Jethro Pugh will blitz. 3rd and 9. Man coverage. They're going to show loose. 3rd and 9. Man pass coverage. Here comes the blitz. They pick Pugh up this time. Morrill over the middle. Marv Fleming with his 3rd reception. Gain of 21. This time they pick up Jethro Pugh. Cornell Green on the tackle. Fleming, 3 receptions, 72 yards. Is having one of the most outstanding tournaments you'll ever see. 1st and 10, so the Dolphins trying to take advantage of that interception. 1st and 10 now for the Dolphins on the Dallas 26. Morrill and the Dolphins to the line of scrimmage. Split backs, 2 wideouts, and the tight end Fleming to the bottom of the screen. 4-3 set. 4-3 sets. Tume's down to 94. Smith will come in for Tume. 4-3 set. Harris comes up in run support. Man, Kizanka. Morris up the middle. Morris breaks through. He can go all the way. Touchdown, Mercury Morris. Morris quickly accelerated through the hole. A quick move. And it was nothing but green turf in front of him. The Dolphins take a 13-7 lead. So they do take advantage of the interception. Here it is one more time, Mercury Morris, and boy was the Mercury going. Quick move, and then that fast acceleration in the high leg kick into the end zone. Extra point by Gero Yepremian, and the diminutive one boots it through. 14-7, Miami. Dallas regrouping on the sideline. Morton, what will he do down by 7 now? Yepremian with the kickoff. Harris back deep. Newhouse and Thomas to Shortman. Here's the kick by Gero. Fielded at the 2. Past the 20, 25, 30. Goes Harris. Return to 29. Brought down by Colin. 1st and 10 for the Cowboys. On their 31. Now trailing by 7 with 9:45 left in the half in this championship game. In our one and done Sweet 16 1972 tournament. Medium fly to Bullet Bob Hayes on 1st and 10. Morton's going to throw. Oh, a little too high for the Olympic sprinter. One time the fastest man on earth. 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Screen to Walt Garrison on 2nd and 10. And again the Dolphins provide pressure. Hitting Morton as he passes. Now it's 3rd and 10. Ditka comes in for Gene Fugit. Third and 10. Ditka will help out on Vern Denherter. He's a 6 sack. That's pretty damn good. So Ditka's going to stay in the block and then release. 3rd and 10. Hill goes out wide. And no, I want to throw the ball. I hate when it does that. All right, Hill will not go out wide because it's not giving me the option to throw to him, so maybe he never did that. See, Walt Garrison will go out wide. Yeah, the game does that every once in a while, which is really annoying. Split backs. 3rd and 10. Former Patriot Ron Seller. You know what? Short hitch to Bullet Bob Hayes. Morton complete to Hayes. Immediately tackled by Foley. Gain of 8. They're 2 yards short. 4th and 2 from the Dallas 39. And here comes the punt team. Marv Bateman. Back deep for the Dolphins. Lehigh and Scott. Here's the punt by Bateman. Dallas with good coverage. A big pop on Lehigh after his 4-yard return by Edwards. But he holds on to the ball. Hello, Sean. Hope all is well. Dolphins up 14-7. 8:38 to play in the half. This is the championship game. Split backs. Zonka and Morris. Warfield, Briscoe, your wideouts. Fleming, who's been outstanding in this tournament and in this game, is at tight end. Morrill assesses the situation under center. 4-3 set. Man coverage run. It's a give to Zonka. Zonka up the middle. Struggles for 3 yards. Brought down by Cole. But that's what Zonka does. Just they keep pounding away with Zonka and Morris, and they'll break one. Zonka, 5 carries, 18 yards. Cole with his second tackle. 2nd and 7. Man coverage pass. Morrill, delayed handoff. Zonka, Renfro torpedoes him. Only a gain of 2. Renfro came in hard and low. Took the big man off his feet. 3rd tackle for Mel Renfro. Brings up 3rd and 5. Under 8 minutes to play in the half. 14-7 Dolphins. Split backs. 2 wideouts in the tight end. Fleming to the top of the screen. Morrill under center. 3rd and 5. Defensive line with an inside line split. 3rd and 5. Man coverage pass. Morrill back to pass. Looking. Over the middle. Complete! You gotta be kidding me. As once again, Marlon Briscoe burns the aging Herb Adderley for 21 yards. Oh my God. Come on, Herb. Adderley did make the tackle, but the Dolphins moved the chain 7 minutes ago in the half. They're up by 7. To the line of scrimmage comes Miami. Pat Toomey comes back in the game at defensive end. Man coverage pass. Morrill. It's a reverse. Warfield with a little bit of room. He'll pick up 8. Adderley stayed at home, thank God. Makes the tackle. Actually, they're going to say Cornell Green. So Adderley got nailed on the block, excuse me. So Cornell Green makes the tackle. 2nd and 2. Man pass. Morrill's going to give it to Zonka the other way. Zonka plows for 3. So Zonka off tackle left, moves the change. 5:26 to play in the half. 14-7 Dolphins. Dave Edwards with his second tackle. Zonka 7 carries, 23 yards. 4-3 set once again. Cole is at 93. Let's bring in Toady Smith. Yeah, let's blitz. Edwards. Run blitz Edwards. Mercury Morris gets past the run blitz. He's off to the races. 14 yards. Quick acceleration upfield. Brought down by Leroy Jordan. Larry Little provided the convoy. Another first down for the Dolphins, to the joy of their fans here in the Orange Bowl. 1st and 10 on the Dallas 23. I formation now. Mercury Morris is actually the blocking back. Zonka behind him. I formation. Defensive line split in tight. Man coverage. King Zonka on the run. Morrill's going to throw. Briscoe! Flag. Pass interference.
Pass interference. Defense.
Thank
Number
you, Herb Adderley.
26, automatic. First down.
Oh, Herb Adderley's having an awful game. Vince Lombardi rolling over in his grave. As by this time, Vince Lombardi in 1972 would have passed away as he coached the Redskins in '69 and then passed away of cancer. Redskins that year went, what'd they go? 7-5 and 14 game schedule. Yeah, 7-5-2. First and goal, thanks to that pass interference call. Who else do we have at cornerback? Herb Adderley is getting freaking toasted. Let's put Charlie Waters out there. So Charlie Waters is going to go out there. He'll try. He turned into a safety later on. Charlie Waters trying to see if he can control Marlon Briscoe. Earl Morrow, 5 of 8 for 100 yards and a touchdown. Tight man coverage. Defensive line split in tight. But the rest of the defense plays to the out. And goal line. Zonka knocks sideways. Tackled by Toomey, but he does gain 2. As they inch ever closer to another touchdown. Now 2nd and goal from the Dallas 1. We're going to go 4-4 stack here. 4-4 stack. Defensive line in tight. Tight man coverage. Defense in. King Zonka on the run. Zonka! And he is stuffed! Not an inch. Brought down at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and goal. 3:12 left in the first half. Yep. Brewster Georgia says Marlon Briscoe was the quarterback for Denver in the AFL. Question mark. Yes, he was for one season. And they thought he was. They didn't let him quarterback anymore. And it was very stupid. Due to stupidity. And they blamed it on his diminutive stature. But he was actually a good quarterback. 3rd and goal. 4-4 stack again for the Cowboys. Defensive line split in tight. Defense in tight. Tight man coverage. Goal line. Morris up the middle. Touchdown! Morris launches over the top. Mercury Morris with his 2nd touchdown. 6 carries, 53 yards, and 2 scores as he goes over the top. Here it is. Dolphins go up 20-7. Extra point by the Cyprus native, Garo Yepremian. The snap, the place, the kick, and it is good. 21-7. 2:32 left in the half. Dolphins will get the ball to start the 3rd quarter. Here's the kickoff. Dallas needs a big return. Fielded around the 4. And fumble! Who comes away with it? Bob Hayes comes away. What a job by Bob Hayes at the bottom of that pile. And that would have been a huge, huge disaster. They've already turned the ball over once on a Morton interception the Cowboys have, but they have 2:22, like to get at least in first field goal range. Split backs, Calvin Hill and Walt Garrison. Wide out, Sellers and Hayes. The tight end is Mike Ditka. Ditka will go to the top of the screen, stay in the block. And then release. Calvin Hill on the screen, 1st and 10. Flag on the play. Encroachment.
Neutral zone infraction.
Yes, we'll take
defense. Number 78. 5-yard penalty. Repeat first down.
That's on Dunaway. Remember, he had the interception, but that's all been forgot on the Dolphins sideline now as Shula's screaming at him. 1st and 5, 2:22 to play in the half. Dallas with only 2 timeouts as they had to waste one on defense. So it's 1st and 5. Walt Garrison, screen. They go to the little bull. Incomplete flag, roughing the passer, pass interference.
Intentional ground.
Oh my God!
Offense, number 14.
Oh my, that's a
penalty,
BS call.
Loss of down.
Now it's 2nd and 20. Intentional grounding. How can you intentionally ground on a screen? 2nd and 20. They're going to look for Rod Sellers. On the medium out, going to the former Patriot. Morton back to pass, looking, throws, and he dropped the ball. Of course he drops the ball. Right through his hands. Good job, Rod. 3rd and 20. 3rd and 20. Manny Fernandez provided the pressure. And they were doubling Rod Sellers. He heard footsteps. He dropped he alligator armed it. Can't really double a guy on the out. I mean, you can, but it's kind of tough. Basically, a guy in front and a guy in back. 3rd and 20. Max protect. 3 blockers in. Let's heave it up to Bullet Bob Hayes. 3rd and 20. Long slant to Hayes. Stick with the play call. Morton with 3 extra blockers. Incomplete. Miscommunication as Hayes cut off his route. Good going, Bob. 4th and 20. Here comes a punt squad for Dallas. Marv Bateman back on the field. Back deep, Lehigh and Scott. The punt by Bateman. They need a good one. Fielded around the 40. Brought down after a 4-yard return by Jordan. So Lehigh, a 4-yard return. And Miami might be able to increase their lead. They're up 21-7. 1st and 10 on their 45. They like to get in Gary a premium field goal range. Split back, Zonka and Morris. Warfield and Briscoe, your wideouts. Marv Fleming, who's just been outstanding in this tournament, is at tight end. 3-3 nickel. 3-3 nickel. Defensive line, normal split. 3-3 nickel. Man coverage pass. It's a run to Zonka on the outside. If he turns the corner and deep, but Howley breaks through. It's a 3-yard loss. Cruson got blasted by Howley, who then nailed Zonka for a 3-yard loss. Chuck Howley with his 3rd tackle. Doug Cruson's going to hear it from that Dolphin sideline. 2nd bad block he has made. 3rd and 13. 3-3 nickel again. Show blitz, show tight coverage, drop into a zone pass coverage. We're looking for a pick. Morrow throws to the out, incomplete. The zone quickly closed on Warfield, who's tipped away by Edwards. They almost had the pick 6 that they wanted. 3rd and 13, 3-3 nickel once again. Show blitz. Jordan spies the quarterback. Show tight man coverage. Drop into a pass zone. Morton throws, and he's brought down. Morrill goes to Zonka. They were looking for a long out on Marlon Briscoe, but the zone had that covered. Zonka got knocked out of bounds after an 8-yard gain. 4th and 5. The return is on. Here's the punt, so that's a big hold there. And it's an angled punt towards the sideline. 34-yard punt goes out of bounds at the 16. Good job by Seipel. You want to pin him in inside that 20, preferably inside the 10, but definitely inside that 20. 1:24 left in the half. Dallas desperately trying to get a score on the board here. They're down 21-7. Dallas scored first, and the Dolphins have scored three consecutive times. Slipbacks. Hill and Garrison. Sellers and Hayes, your wideouts. Dick as the tight end. Max protect. Bullet Bob Hayes on the medium fly. Morton back to pass. Throws to Hayes. Incomplete again. Well covered by Foley. 1:19 left in the half. 14-point lead for the Dolphins. Calvin Hill on the screen on 2nd and 10. They're looking for the Yale grad, incomplete. Again, pressure coming straight up the middle by the no-name defense. Dunaway, inspired by the tongue lashing he got by Don Shula on the sidelines, nearly crushed Craig Morton. So 3rd and 10, a minute 9 left in the half, 3rd and 10. Calvin Hill on the draw. And Calvin Hill, 8 yards. 8 yards by Calvin Hill, 58 seconds, clock is running. Dallas will bring the clock down to 19 seconds and call timeout. 4th and 2, here comes the punt team. Marv Bateman to punt the ball away. Here's the punt. And the punt rolls dead at the 31. 2 seconds left. 2 seconds left. Four-2 nickel. Deep zone. Prevent. It's a give to Zonka. Just make the tackle, and there's the half. Renfro would be credited with the tackle. Zonka picked up 5. We go to the second half of football. Miami 21, Dallas 7. How did we get here, you say? Well, that's how. Dallas scored first in the first quarter. Walt Garrison a 2-yard run after a 9-play, 63-yard drive. Tony Frisch with the extra point, 7-0. Miami would then score the next 3 touchdowns. At the 5:25 mark of the first quarter, they tied it. Morrill to Briscoe. Your premium kick was good, 7-play drive, 80 yards. Then after a pickoff, a 26-yard by Mercury Morris, your premium's kick, 14-7. And then another good sustained drive with 2:32 left in the half, a 10-play, 74-yard drive that chewed up 6 minutes and 6 seconds of clock, culminating on 3rd and goal from the 2. Mercury Morris from the 1, went over the top for his second touchdown. Extra point by your premium good, 21-7. So here we go. Frisch puts the ball on the tee. Here goes the onside kick attempt by the Cowboys. Gutsy move. We need this ball. And no, the Dolphins have it. 1st and 10 on their 46. So Tom Landry rolled the dice. Big Polly's here at the Orange Bowl. Check out that wonderful channel. Zonka and Morris, your splitbacks. Warfield and Briscoe, your wideouts. Fleming's the tight end to the lower portion of the screen. 4-3 set. 4-3 set for the Cowboys. And let's get Larry Cole back in this game. Wow, Tume. He had the halftime. He's at 96. Let's get Tody Smith in for him there. Man coverage. Harris comes up in run support. And they're going to key Zonka. It's a give to Zonka. Zonka smothered under. No gain. Larry Cole stuffed the trap left. That's his 3rd tackle. Zonka, 12 carries, 27 yards. 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Man coverage. Show blitz. We're not going to blitz. Show tight coverage. Drop into a pass zone. It's a run! A lot of room to the outside! Mercury Morris! 1st down! No, it was Zonka. Zonka! Howley with the tackle. Zonka running like Mercury Morris on that one. Norm Evans, great blocking up front. So they keep the ball on the ground on 2nd and 10. It's now 1st and 10 on the Dallas 44 for the Fins. Morrill barks out the signals. Man coverage. Harris up in run support. Key Zonka. It's a give to Zonka. Zonka up the middle. Knocked hard and knocked sideways. Somehow gains 2. Tody Smith with the big hit. 2nd and 8. 2nd and 8. 3-4 set for the Cowboys. 3-4 set for the Cowboys. Defensive line in tight. Skew the defense to the out. Man coverage pass. Morrill gives it to Mercury Morris. Morris close to that 1st down. Gain 6. Adderley makes the tackle. Adderley's been toasted so many times by Marlon Briscoe. Brings up a crucial 3rd and 2 for the Dolphins on the Dallas 36. Dallas needs a stop here. They need a stop in the worst way. Pat Toomey comes back on the field. Tody Smith goes off. 3rd and 2. Defensive line split normal. 3rd and 2. Tight man coverage. All-out linebacker run blitz. We're playing the run. Morrill's going to pass. He's sacked. The ball comes loose. Who has it? Oh, my God. Miami maintains it. Morrill got kiboshed as they gave him the Malachi crunch. Loss of 1. And here comes Garo Yepremian to try for the long field goal. So Chuck Howley makes his 5th tackle. Boy, they needed that turnover. The 4th and 3, they're going for the block. Yepremian with the kick. And it's dead center. Dead center. The diminutive one, Gary Yepremian, bangs home a 44-yard field goal. Dallas up 24-7. The reverse right now of the Super Bowl they played a year prior to 72. When the Cowboys beat the Dolphins. Now it's a year later, and there's no Roger Staubach. Yepremian puts the ball down. Harris deep. Newhouse and Thomas, the shortman. The return is on. A yard deep. And they'll down it. They'll take it 1st and 10 at their 20. They trail 24-7. Morton under center. He's got to do something here. Sellers and Hayes, your wideouts. Hill and Garrison, your running back. Ditka's the tight end. Screen pass to Mike Ditka. Tight end screen. Complete. Ditka puts it upfield. He picks up 3, but positive yard. Cole and is going to the sideline. Anderson makes his 4th tackle. Word from the sideline. Cole will be out for about a few plays. 2nd and 7. Calvin Hill. Off tackle left. Stick with the play call. Calvin Hill off tackle left. He's going to pick up about 3, and he does. Foley from his defensive back position makes the tackle. So 3rd and 4. Tim Foley with his 4th tackle. Dolphins run a 4-3 pass, normal zone with a delayed blitzer. 3rd and 4. Sellers on the short hitch. Morton. Oh my God, he dropped it again. Unfreaking believable. 1st down. We set that play up so nice. And that is a 2nd drop by Ron Sellers. Go get some Fred Biliknikoff Stickum, son. 4th and 4. And the Cowboys have to punt. Holy cow, we needed that 1st down. Marv Bateman and the punt team, which have been on the field way too many times, will punt deep. Bateman needs a big boot here. Fielded and a fair catch by Scott at the 33. 41-yard punt for Bateman. Here comes the Dolphin offense with 9:56 left in the 3rd quarter. 24-7. They like to chew up some clock. Zonka, Morris, split backs. Fleming's the tight end. Warfield and Briscoe the wideouts. Earl Morrill's under center. Harris comes up in run coverage. They're going to key Zonka, man. It's Mercury Morris the other way. Jethro Pule with the tackle. Gain of 1. Jenkins is going off the field. Hobbling, favoring a toe, it looks like. Word from the sideline, he'll be out for a few plays. Mercury Morris, 8 carries, 60 yards, and 2 touchdowns. 2nd and 9. 2nd and 9. Man coverage. Run. Morris tries to get to the outside. He does! A lot of running room. 1st down. Morris goes for 19. As Waters can't hang on to him, so no matter who the hell we put out there, it just doesn't matter. This has been our weak spot right here, Waters and Herb Adderley. Larry Little with a 2nd great block, providing the convoy. Cliff Harris with his 2nd tackle. 1st and 10. Harris comes up in run support. They're going to key Zonka. Man coverage, Zonka up the middle. Not much there at all. They continue to pummel Zonka. He gains 1. Zonka having a tough day here. 2nd and 9. Mercury Morris, 10 carries, 80 yards, and 2 touchdowns, though, making up for it. 2nd and 9. Man coverage pass. Give to Morris. Morris, not much running room there. Only picks up 2. An angry Jethro Pugh whips him to the ground. Actually, that was Zonka, excuse me. Zonka's tough day continues. 15 carries, 41 yards. Jethro Pugh with a 3rd tackle. Pugh was the Cowboy who got wedged on the goal line in the Ice Bowl. And Bart Starr scored on the quarterback sneak. Stevens here at the ballpark. Hope all is well. A lot of game left, Steven, but I do agree. Slip sliding away. 3rd and 7. Cowboys need to stop here. 3rd and 7. Defensive line out wide, trying to get that pressure. They're going to show blitz. Show tight coverage. Drop into a pass zone. 3rd and 7. Mora back to pass. We need a pick here. And he's sacked by Cole. Yes. Dallas comes up big. Larry Cole sacks Earl Morrell. The defense holds. Seipel to punt. The return is on. Here's the punt by Seipel. And it goes out around the 10. Great punt there. Actually out at the 13. You see the official step up a little more. Stops at the 13. 38-yard punt. But once again, Dallas starting 1st and 10 on their 13. Inside their own 26:44 to play in the 3rd quarter. Dallas needs to put some points on the board here, preferably a touchdown. Walt Garrison in the flat. Craig Morton, incomplete. Morton now 9 of 23, 91 yards and an interception. Staubach warming up his arm on the sideline and injured Staubach in 72. 2nd and 10. Should we throw the ball to Ron Sellers, see if he can drop it for a 3rd time? Bob Hayes. Short out to Bullet Bob Hayes. Morton back to pass. Looking. Throws. Complete to Hayes. Turn it upfield. Bob immediately tackled by Foley. Gain of 5. 3rd and 5 coming up. 3rd and 5. 6:30 left in the half. Hayes, 3 catches, 23 yards. Foley with his 5th tackle. Miami was playing a basic zone out of the 4-3. Garrison in the flat. Morton's going to change the play. Short and quick to Bob Hayes. Incomplete! 4th and 5, and Marv Bateman to punt with 5:50 left. And what's been a 3-point quarter for the Dolphins. They're up 24-7. Here's the punt by Bateman. Lehigh and Scott deep. We need a turnover here. Field it around the 40. Flag on the play. Holding. Hitting the kicker would be better.
Roughing the kicker.
Yes!
Defense. 15-yard penalty. Automatic.
Oh, Matheson nails Bateman. 15 yards and a 1st down. And Don Shula has just thrown the clipboard. And we've seen enough of Craig Morton. Roger Staubach, who is actually worse than Morton statistically. We're just hoping for some magic here. Only completed 45% of his passes in a brief playing time in 72. So Staubach, who did come in on goal line, is in the game. Completed 45% of his passes, which is going to really not bode well for us, but we're just trying to get a little magic here. I formation. Calvin Hill. Off tackle right. Staubach hands it off to Hill. Hill up the middle. 9-yard gain. Staubach. Walt Garrison. Trap left. Garrison, 1st down. That's got to be a 1st down. They got it. They move the chains. Under 5 minutes of play, they stick with the eye. Play action fake. Well, that's a disaster waiting to happen. Let's not do that. Calvin Hill out of the eye. Off tackle right again. Calvin Hill has got a little running room. Picks up 3. Staubach. Yeah. Garrison. Trap left. Walt Garrison. Garrison knocks sideways, picks up 2. Brings up a very manageable 3rd and 5. 3rd and 5. Hill. Wow, he really brings down, you know what? It's Craig Morton comes back out on the field. Craig Morton comes back out on the field. 3rd and 5. Run counter. 3rd and 5. Trap left. Calvin Hill. Calvin Hill. Calvin Hill! He's close! First down! 2:41 left in the 3rd quarter. 24-7 Miami. Play action fake. Bob Hayes. Bob Hayes. Oh boy, the interception percentages are frightening. All right, let's not do that. First and 10. Calvin Hill gets the call again. Trap left. Not much there this time. In fact, a loss of 2 as Vern Denherter herds up Calvin Hill. He's seen enough. 3rd tackle for Vern Denherter. Hill, 11 carries, 42 yards, 2nd and 12. They now go to the split backs. Garrison on the screen, 2nd and 12. Can they hit the little bull? Yes, they can. Garrison quickly upfield. He'll pick up 8. Be 3rd and 4. Just over a minute to play in the 3rd quarter. 3rd and 4. Hey, diddle, diddle. Calvin Hill up the middle. Stick with the play call. Calvin Hill. Calvin Hill. First down and more. Calvin Hill goes for 9. Makes the first blocker miss. The run blitz failed. And we go to the 4th quarter. 15 more minutes of football. Dallas driving. They're down 24-7. Walt Garrison. Sweep right. Morton will change to Calvin Hill dive. Hill up the middle. Stays low. Goes for 3. Tackled by Manny Fernandez. As he broke out of Matheson's tackle. So 2nd and 7. 14:50 to play. Calvin Hill, 13 carries, 54 grueling yards. 2nd and 7. Split backs again. Hill and Garrison, Sellers and Hayes, the wideouts. Ditka's the tight end. Sellers has been putrid. And they're going to bring in Lance Allworth. Lance Allworth comes into the game. Bambi, former great San Diego Charger, was on the Cowboys Super Bowl team in the year prior. They're going to go to Lance Allworth. Play action fake. Short cross. Morton looking for Allworth. Incomplete. He went up high but couldn't pull it down. 3rd and 7. 3rd and 7. Calvin Hill, 3rd and 7. Trap right. Calvin Hill. Calvin Hill. Calvin Hill. 4 yards. Only 59% chance of making this. Pulled it within 2 scores. Here comes Tony Frisch. The holders, Bateman, the punter, the snap, the place, the kick. And Frisch nails it! Cowboys pulled it within 14. They do put points up, and that was huge. 24-10. 24-10. They're going to kick deep. Frisch. Need good coverage here from the goal line. Here come the Dolphins. Brought out to about the 22. 23-yard return. The tackle by Herb Adderley. So the Dolphins up by 14. 13:09 left in this championship game. One and done tournament. 1st and 10 on their 22. Zonka and Morris, your split backs. Warfield and Briscoe, your wideouts. Fleming's the tight end. He's had one heck of a game and one heck of a tournament. 4-3 set. Harris comes up in run support. Man coverage, run. It's a give. Mercury Morris, not much there. Tackled by Tume. Gain of 1. They're finally able to hem in Morris, who has 11 carries, 82 yards, and 2 touchdowns. 2nd and 9, 12:58 to play in the game. Again, they come out in the split back. Morrill barks out the signals. Under center, 4-3 set for the Cowboys. Man coverage, run. Zonka the other way. Zonka's got a little bit of room. Picks up 3, tackled by Larry Cole. Cole has 5 tackles. Zonka 16 carries, 44 yards. 3rd and 6. This is a crucial 3rd and 6 here. 3rd and 6. 3-3 nickel. 3-3 nickel. Defensive line in tight. 3-3 nickel. They're going to show blitz. Show tight man coverage. Drop into a pass zone. It's a run. It's a delayed handoff. Mercury Morris. He's got a huge hole. Oh, my Lord. 27 yards. Those could be the final nails in the coffin for the Cowboys. Morris goes over the century mark. 108 yards on 12 carries. 9 yards per carry. And 2 touchdowns. A draw caught Dallas watching the paint dry. 1st and 10 for the Dolphins on the Miami 47. Dallas goes back to the 4-3 set. Man coverage. Harris up in run support. They're playing the run. It's a give to Zonka. Zonka goes to his right. And Zonka bludgeons forward for 7 yards. And Cole going to the sideline. He is out for the game. He tried to tackle Zonka, and Zonka kerbloshed him. A neck injury we hear. Dave Edwards finally brought Larry Zonka down at 17 carries, 51 yards. Oh boy, here comes the tank. 2nd and 3. Man coverage. Harris up in run support. Key Zonka. Zonka gets the carry. Zonka met by Mel Renfro, who torpedoes him. No gain. 3rd and 3. 10-13 left in the ball game. 24-10, Miami trying to go undefeated in this tournament as they did in the season and take this tournament championship. 3rd and 3, 4-3 set. 4-3 set. Harris up in run support. Man coverage. Run. Zonka up the middle. Denied! Howley brings him down after a gain of 1. And your premium will go for a long field goal. Under 10 to play. They're going for the block. Here's a kick by Garrow, your premium. And it is good! The diminutive one bangs home a 46-yarder to go with his 44-yarder. It's now 27-10. So your premium's made a 44-yarder and a 46-yarder. 27-10 Miami. Here's the kickoff by your premium. Around the 10, 20, 25, 30 goes Harris. Return of 22. Brought down by Manny Fernandez. It is 1st and 10 at the Dallas 29. They're going to look for Lance Allworth. On the medium fly. Stick with the play call. Morton's going to throw it up to Bambi. Now decides to go the other way to Hayes. Incomplete. Three wide out set. Sellers and Hayes to the top. And Ditka to the top. Ditka on the medium slant. 2nd and 10. More and incomplete to Ditka. Broken up by Scott. 3rd and 10. Calvin Hill, the lone back. Hill on the screen. 3rd and 10. Complete to Calvin Hill. Close to that first down. 8-yard pickup. Offense stays on the field. 8 minutes to play. Trap left, Calvin Hill. 4th down. 1st down, Calvin Hill. 7-yard gain. Cowboys going to the hurry up. Looking for Bullet Bob Hayes. My God, that's just awful. That's bad. Looking for Bambi, Lance Allworth. And that's even more horrific. Short out, Lance Allworth. Morton throws to Ditka. Ditka picks up 3. Pushed out by Anderson. Clock stops, 6:55 to play, 27-10. Calvin Hill in the flat. Calvin Hill complete. Immediately tackled by Colin. Gain of 3. 2nd and 7. They stick with the hurry up. Ditka will stay in the block. He's at 88%. They're in the hurry up. 3rd and 4. Calvin Hill. Trap left. 3rd and 4. Calvin Hill. Not much there at all. Gain of 1. 4th and 3. In the hurry up. Again, Ditka will stay in the block. 4th and 3. Hill on the screen. 4th and 3. This is any chance of the Cowboys. Complete to Hill. 1st down and more. Hill's off to the races. Go, Calvin. Go, go, go. Down to the 10. Touchdown saving tackle by Scott. Gain of 40. They rush to the line of scrimmage. Calvin Hill goes out wide. Hill. That's awful. Hill. Trap left, Calvin Hill. And he is smothered under. Ditka goes racing off the field. Fugit comes in. Hill goes off the field. Walt Garrison comes racing in. Walt Garrison on the draw. 2nd and goal. Draw to Garrison. Garrison, not much there at all. In fact, Bonacani nails him for a 2-yard loss. 4:56. 4:48 left in the game. Fugit on the medium out. Morton back to pass, looking for Fugit. Oh, he dropped the ball! Son of a gun! That was a touchdown! Oh, my Lord, as Fugit was hammered by Anderson, dislodging the ball. 4th and goal. Frisch will come out for the field goal attempt. And he makes it. Pulled within 2 touchdowns. Here, so it's 27-13 onside attempt by the Cowboys. And the Cowboys have it! Coleman comes away from the scrum with the ball. Dallas still alive with 3:49 to play. 3 wide out set. Hayes and Sellers to the top of the screen. Lance Allworth, Bambi to the bottom of the screen. Calvin Hill, the lone back. Get the hell out of bounds, boys. Hill on the screen on 1st and 10. Complete. Hill takes upfield. Good running room. Gain of 13. Dallas in the hurry up. Dallas in the hurry up. They need to score quickly. Lance Allworth, long fly. Morton's going to heave it up to Bambi. Instead, that ball is knocked down as he tries to dump it to Calvin Hill. 2nd and 10, 3:07 left in the game, 27-13. Calvin Hill on the screen. This is not good. It's in slow motion. Here's the pick, and the ball game is over. Colin picks it off. And that's it. That will be it. Craig Morton was god-awful. 16 of 37, 171, and 2 picks. Mike Colin with his first interception of the tournament, and what a big one it is. As he was right up Craig Morton's Colin on that one. Harris up in run support. Man coverage run. Zonka to the left. Zonka smothered under by an angry front seven. No gain. Dallas will use their first timeout. Harris up in run support. Man coverage run. 2nd and 10. They go pitch out Mercury Morris the other way. Morris can't turn the corner. Toomey brings him down. Only a gain of 1. Mercury Morris, 109 yards rushing. That's a tournament high for Mercury. 13 carries. 8.4 yards a carry and 2 touchdowns. Dallas will use their second timeout. 2:37 left. 3rd and 9. 3rd and 9. 3rd and 9. Man coverage pass. Morton back to pass. Morrow back to pass. He scrambles. Tackled. They deny him the first down. Gain of 8. Dallas calls timeout. 4th and 1. The offense stays on the field. I formation. Mercury Morris the up back. Zonka behind him. Wow. The offense stays on the field. Defensive line split in. Tight man coverage. Goal line. Morris to the outside. He's got it. Gain of 2. Morris has been huge. 111 yards rushing. It's a 2-minute warning. 27-13. As the Dolphins will just run the clock out. Harris comes up. We're going to play aggressive. Man coverage run. Morris, not much there. The ball comes loose. Dallas has it. Dallas has it. Unbelievable. Mercury Morris fumbles the ball. Bob Lilly provided the pop and the fumble recovery. Dallas has the ball with 1:52 left in the game, trailing by 14, and no timeouts. 3 wide receivers set. Ditka to the top of the... Is that Fugit? Ditka to the top of the screen. He'll stay in the block. So will Calvin Hill. Sellers. On the medium slant. And that's pick. That's a pick, son. That's a pick. Here's another pick by Craig Morton. Intercepted. Picked off. Foley steps in front of that one. Morton throws his 3rd pick, but what could you do? You had to throw it. Try to get something down the middle, figuring they were playing to the outs, and that's a pick. Harris, run support, play the run. Zonka gets the call. Zonka smothered under. Loss of 2. Harris up in run support, play aggressive. Playing the run, they need to strip the ball again. Zonka to the right, picks up 7. Under a minute to play. This is it. One more time. Zonka up the middle. Harris makes a tackle. And that's going to be the ball game, folks. That's it. The Dolphins go 4-0. And like in real life, go undefeated. They win the tournament 27-13 in the tournament championship over the Cowboys. Cowboys had a shot there. They hung in. They played tough, but not tough enough. Let's go to the box score and call it a stream. So here's a stat report. Dallas scored first and last, but Miami scored a lot in between. The Dolphins win 27-13. Mercury Morris, I'd have to say, is player of the game. Let's go to player stats. He did fumble at the end, but I think you got to give it to Mercury Morris. 16 carries, 118 yards, 7.4 yards a carry, and 2 touchdowns. Zonka, 22 carries, 52 yards. We held him in check. Warfield, 1 for 8. Morrill, 2 for 7. Earl Morrill only threw the ball 9 times. He was 6 of 9, 108 yards, and a touchdown. Was sacked once. Craig Morton was god-freaking awful. 16 to 38, 171 yards, 3 picks, no touchdowns. Quarterback rating, 23. Calvin Hill played his heart out. 17 carries, 65 yards. Garrison, 5 for 3. Morton, 1 for 2. Staubach, 1 for -1 on the goal line. Hill, 6 receptions, 77 yards. Garrison, 3 for 33. Hayes, 3 for 23. Ditka, 3 for 12. Sellers, 1 for 26, and he dropped 2. Parks, Fugit, probably had a touchdown pass if he had caught it, and he dropped it when he got hit. Fleming, he had a great tournament, Marv Fleming. 3 receptions, 72 yards in this game. I got to check out at the end. He had a tremendous tournament, Marv Fleming. Briscoe, 2 for 28. He burnt Adderley twice. We brought in, who the heck did we bring in? Not Harris. What the hell is his? I can't think of his name. Waters, Charlie Waters to play corner. Zonka, 1 for 8. Fumbles, recovery, or forced fumble, Harris, Hayes, and Lilly recovered the fumbles. Morrill fumbled, recovered his own, and Morris fumbled. We didn't get that one back. They didn't get that one back. You know who else had a quiet big game? Actually, it's not a quiet game. Was Garo Yepremian. Yepremian. Where's Garrow? 2 for 2, 44 and 46 yards, and 3 for 3 in extra points. 9 points for the diminutive carrier Prem. Tony Frisch, 2 for 2 in field goals and 1 for 1 extra points. He had 7 points. Leading tackler for the Cowboys, Howley with 6. He forced a fumble. And Renfro had 6. Cole had the only sack for the Cowboys. 2 pass deflections, 1 by Edwards and 1 by Lilly. And another forced fumble by Bob Lilly, who actually recovered it. Leading tackler for the no-name defense Miami Dolphins, Colin with 9, then Foley with 6. Also Anderson had 6. 3 pass deflections, Coley, Foley, and Scott. 4 stuffs on runs. Colin had 1. Denherder had 2. And he had 2 hurries on top of it. Bonacani had a stuff and 2 hurries. Fernandez had 3 hurries. Anderson had a forced fumble. The picks were Colin, Foley, and Dunaway. That was the one on the screen. Team stats. Dallas 240 net yards. Miami 286. Penalties were fairly even. Dallas rushed for 69 yards. Miami 185 yards. Time of possession, Dallas 31 minutes 50 seconds. Miami 28 and 10. Dallas had to play a perfect game, and we just couldn't. You know, we couldn't throw to our wideouts, and when we did, the bastards dropped it anyway. So there you have it. That's the end of the 72 tournament. It was a fun tournament. Dolphins, I did beat them with my Texas Stars, though. And just an update on me making those teams. I didn't realize I missed 3. I thought there were. I went back and I looked. I go, Jesus, I know Y.A. Tittles from Texas, right? Why is he not on this list? Well, there's 4 or 5 more pages, which I didn't realize. So, but I still put, you have Thurman Thomas is from Texas. I got to revamp that team. The Massachusetts team is set, though I did find another defensive back I can add. And so we'll continue making those teams for ha-ha's sake. Hope everyone enjoyed it. And if you have a particular year you'd like me to do, put it in the chat or on the comments later. Miami goes 4-0 in the tournament. Dallas goes 3-1. We did win 3 tournament games, ironically all with New York teams. One with the Giants in overtime against the 49ers, which was a fun, epic game. We won 2 with the Jets. We upset Pittsburgh in round 1, 24-17. And then we upset the number 1 seed in the bracket 2, which were the 2 seed overall, Redskins. But we couldn't get past the Cowboys. We gave them a run for their money, but you just couldn't pull it out. So Alrighty. Well, thank you very much. Take care. Stay safe. Be smart. Stay away from stupid people. There's a lot of stupid people in the streets doing stupid things. Protesting what happened is perfectly fine because that was absolutely wrong. What happened? That should never happen to anybody. Rioting is not protesting. Rioting is anarchists. Rioting are criminals. So don't get the two confused, please. Peaceful protest by all means, yes. Rioting, shoot them with rubber bullets, water cannons, arrest them by the hundreds, throw their asses in jail. That is anarchy, and you can't have it. So be safe, be smart, stay away from stupid people. We'll get through this, everything together. I love you all. God bless. And you know what's coming, folks. Peace! Dolphins win. Dolphins win. Dolphins win. 27-13. 1972 tournament champions.